Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and welcome to the Ultimate Arm Wrestler 3. Yes, we're back again on the first ever arm wrestling weekly show. And I'm here with 4 absolute studs again for your viewing pleasure. One you got to see last week, stepping on the left arm. This week, he's meant to be here and he's taking on Jamie Hitler Hill there on the corner. Yes, you may not like his nickname, but that's what it is. Look at him. Paused, proud, stood up like a German, but really he's from Essex. We've got his teammate, Dangerous Don Crane. He's in the main event with the Dark Horse, Dylan Golin, Connor Sales, stablemate. So we've got 2 more amazing matchups for you guys today. And let me tell you, it's going to go off with a bang. So, Hitler. We're going to start with you, son. We're going to start with you here. You take that microphone. Not many people are going to have seen you in real life. Many people say you died many years ago, around about 1945. But you're back, you're here, and you're ready to pull on the Ultimate Arm Wrestler.
Yeah, I'm back for Carnage. He's going to have it.
I mean, you know you've got beauty of the beast. I mean, clearly you're the beauty. I mean, but listen, all seriousness, Chris Waters is a legend of British arm wrestling, multiple times British champion. This young 65, 70 kilo puller has been an absolute titan for many of us, including me, to enjoy watching up during my career. What does it mean to be putting it on the line against this fellow?
Oh, well, you know, 3-time British champion, but how long ago was that?
How long ago was that, Chris?
That was 2016, 2018.
No, that's nothing now. He's going straight to the pad.
You think?
Yeah.
Bollocks.
Bollocks. I mean, listen, Chris may look 273 years old. But the truth is this, it wasn't that long ago since he won those national titles. What year did you start pulling, Chris?
2005.
And it took all them years to win that title?
Yeah, but I had second, thirds, too many of them, but finally got there.
And see, that's what you're going to come up against today, Jamie. You're going to come up against someone who started arm wrestling in 2005, and it took him over 11 years to win his first British title. That means he's got dedication, commitment, and he will not stop until he reaches his goal. That's a dangerous man to be coming up against. So maybe you need to show him a little bit more respect. So I'm going to ask you again, can you beat him up?
It is respectable what he's done. But I'm here to prove a point, and I'm not going to leave until I do.
Dom has been telling me that you're the new kid on the block. They're down there in Essex. You're the rising star of the Essex arm wrestling team. I mean, minus Dom himself, of course. But people are starting to speak about you. They're starting to say, listen, this Jamie Hill, he's extremely dangerous. He's possibly one of the best top rollers I've seen coming through, and he's very, very light. I mean, you're 6'2", and you're 68 kilos, 69 kilo. I mean, do you believe in your own height? Do you believe that you are ready now to take out people like Chris Waters, Barry Knowles, and the other people above you?
Yeah, I do. I've been training non-stop, and I feel ready, feel strong, so I'm going to prove it today.
Any final words that you want to say to the young man?
No, we're just short on the table.
Any final words, Chris?
Let's get it on.
Well, Jamie, you heard it. Let's get it on. Rough Chris Waters, Jamie Hitler Hill. Yeah, I know you wanted to be called the Bomber, didn't you? But he's a bit of a Oh, let's jump to you, Dylan. Let's jump to you. Let's get this mic over here. Listen, a lot of people have been tipping you. I saw you blast your way onto the scene in Wales, but before that, you was knocking around with Conor Sale, who's former Commonwealth champion, the UK and Ireland champion. He speaks so highly of you. When I saw your arm wrestling style,
Not to my face.
no, not to your face. No, I mean, doesn't speak highly to anyone. I mean, he is the CUNT, the biggest CUNT in arm wrestling.
Yeah.
So, but he speaks extremely high of you. When I saw you during that competition, I saw the Sale shoulder press. But I also saw something that Sale hasn't got, which is a beautiful low and top roll, David Bradford.
Yeah, only on my left. Luckily, it's a left-hand match. I mean, my right isn't as versatile as my left. It's probably stronger, a lot stronger inside. But my left, at least, I can do both. You know. So if one thing doesn't work against Dom, at least I've got a backup.
And training with Conor and Tomasi and obviously the rest of the guys there in Scotland. You're an Englishman. Let's put it that way. You're a bit of a traitor, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You've made your way over to north of the border. But training with the likes of them, you can't really train with anyone better than Conor Sale that way, yeah?
No, I mean, I've been training over 2 years now. I think the first year I made some decent enough gains. But it was only after like a year I started training with these guys every week. And that's when my progress really took off. You know, because training with pros, you kind of understand how speed and technique comes into it and how to actually train properly on a table instead of just trying to rip people to the pad again and again with no technique. So yeah, it's been, I mean, you know, Kieran Morrison as well. You know, he's great showing you the technical side, so I'm blessed. So,
Dom Crane, you was in the same classes as Dom, left-handed like this match is going to go today. You saw Dom go straight through to the final. He ended up losing to Jason Hill twice in the final. You come, I think, fourth that day yourself.
Yeah.
So you know how tough your task is going to be. I mean, looking at Dom, he looks like some Greek god carved out of stone. What plans have you got for Dom?
I know his left is very good. I didn't know. I think I pulled in the same class as him twice, but I've never actually pulled against him. But seeing him get wins against, you know, Tom Mitchell, and he looked like he could have beat Jason Hill. I don't know if it was endurance or just lack of. He looked like he had a good position against him. Hopefully it's endurance, because if it is, that's something I can maybe capitalise on. I know his arm's really good. Like I said, my left hook's decent, but it's not what my right is. So it's a good backup, but I'm probably going to try and bend his hand back.
Ooh, bend the hand back. Dangerous Dom. We've seen you knocking away on the circuit, plugging away for the last couple of years. You've been chipping away. But then you announced yourself to the world at God's Wales. Yeah, okay, in the Triple Crown. You know, you went through to the final, you beat Conor Sale.
Yeah, beat his coach, so hopefully he's doing a little bit better.
Left hand.
Yeah.
Left hand. I don't know how right hand.
And, you know, you've, like you say, you've chugged away. You know, you've chugged away. But now you got there. Does Don Crane feel any pressure now? I mean, the guys watching here now, the guys on this table, the guys in the room, the guys back at home going to watching. Is there a bit of extra pressure on Dom now? Now you've actually reached that upper echelon of wrestlers in the country, you know, one of the top boys. Is there any more pressure on you because you're no longer the new kid on the block?
No. I mean, I've been competing in stuff all my life. Other sports I've competed at higher levels than this. I'm totally used to the pressure. For me, that's in training. This is the fun bit.
And obviously, Dom, you know, you're one of the most heavily muscle type guys. I mean, you couldn't be any different than looking at Dylan. He looks like a racing snake with full-blown AIDS. and like we've already said, you're ripped to the bone like a Jippo's dog, all cock and rib. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I mean, you're a giant man. I mean, we were training. I mean, you've been under my tutelage of training now for over 12 months. So please don't let me down today. But yesterday we was training right arm in this room, and I have never in my life seen an arm blown up on a 75-kilo man that big. You must have been putting the graft in, Dom.
Always. I've got a strength background. Come from like strongman. I think if I'm not already, I'm going to be the strongest in the weight class. It's just whether my technique can hold up to it. But yeah, I'm feeling good. So.
What worries you most about pulling Dylan? I mean, he's clearly got the long arms, the big hands. He's a rangy type of dude. But your main training partner?
Yeah, very similar to my training partner. So yeah, hopefully I'll be ready.
Any game plan can you let us in on? A secret where you might just, pin him?
My left's my better arm. I think I've got a few techniques I can use. If I land on them properly, I think I'll have the strength to finish.
Any final words, Dylan?
I didn't come here to lose. So, best of luck. I know you're strong. This isn't powerlifting or world's strongest man or whatever. But it should be a good match. Yeah, I think it'll be relatively close. I don't think either of us are going to just go through the other person. So I'm excited. Thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, you're more than welcome, boys, and opportunities come to everybody's wares. Ultimate Arm Wrestler brings in the novices, the aspiring champions, the champions in the world, superstars. Everyone gets their opportunity. On this table over there, as you're going to see with these guys at 6:30 UK and Ireland time this evening. So if you've not already done so, get yourself over to armgods.com. Get a little cheeky subscription. I mean, $4.99 for a month, and you're going to get 4 shows a month and whatever else, training videos and tips and all that sort of stuff. Santa has come, well, Christmas has come early for every single one of you. So you're going to see Jamie Hill, Chris Waters in an under 70 kilo bout. Then we're going to move to the 75 kilo studs. Dylan, the Dark Horse Golin, and Dangerous Dom Crane are about to get it on the line. So we will see you back at armgods.com at 18:30. Oh.